Today I'm going to be unboxing the Intro Battle Hoth, which was sent to me by Asmodee Fantasy Flight Games to do a review. And for those who don't know what this is going to be a product that'll be in big box stores, local game stores, to teach people how to play Star Wars Unlimited. It's very similar to other intro products. I believe Pokemon has Battle Stadium, which has 2 starter decks in there. They're pre-constructed decks with really simple cards to kind of get people to play the game. And I'm actually really excited to try this out. I'm actually going to be having some of my family members play with me. They actually don't play Star Wars Unlimited. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and I have and my wife. I'm going to teach them how to play, and I'm going to get their feedback and input for you all who are watching. If you have already played this game, this product is probably not designed for you. If you're competitive or if you play at your local game store, this is not geared for you. But it is still really cool because it almost feels like a board game. And so I'm going to start to unpack some of this to kind of show you what this looks like before we get to the gameplay. Was that recorded? It is. Sick. So right off the bat, you're going to be getting this thick cardboard playmat for you and whoever you end up playing with to kind of teach you how to play. Now, what's nice about this is it is sort of a board game, and it has reminders on the initiative token, the deck, the discard, the leader, your resources, and as you can see, it has Leia versus Vader because the decks featured in here contain both. So I'm going to set that right here, and then right on the top, there is a stop, scan to learn how to play video.
So I'm editing this video pretty late at night here, but I wanted to stop and say that this tutorial video is absolutely amazing. I'll go into detail in a little bit later.
So I'm going to link that down in the description down below. And then here is a how to play game. It kind of has a how to play a card, what are the breakdown of a card, etc. Kind of an overblown, large rule book that we've seen before in other products. And then this is really cool. There's a lot of damage tokens, and then once I'm done reviewing this product, I'm actually going to be giving it away. So if you would want to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, I'll be giving away this Hoth Intro Battle to one lucky subscriber, and I really hope you get a good usage out of it. So what's really interesting is the decks are actually labeled Deck A. There's nothing else in the box. That was it, besides the decks. So Deck A and Deck B. Now, this is really interesting. It says, do not shuffle on here. And it says, your deck has been set up in a specific order to follow with the tutorial game in the Learn to Play. If cards get out of order, you can put them back in order in the numbers in the bottom right corner. 55 goes on top of the deck, then 56 and 57, and so on. I think that this is excellent because I do think, like Magic the Gathering, Star Wars Unlimited is a pretty complicated game compared to a game like Pokemon. Think of like Uno, Monopoly, right? Those types of games have a very low complexity ceiling, a very low barrier of entry. This is trying to mimic that by, the cards that are in these decks are not spectacular in terms of complexity. They're pretty simple, and they're really well designed to teach people different aspects of the game itself. And so I think this is a great product to buy somebody if you're looking to buy. If you're a grandparent or a parent and you want to buy something interesting for a family member or a friend for a birthday or Christmas, this makes a great gift. It's a great family gift. For example, I can use this to teach my kids how to play, which I'm going to attempt to do with this video. We'll see how that goes, and I'll get my 8-year-old daughter's feedback after. So the next part of this video is going to be us playing it with some B-roll, and then I'm going to be asking them their opinion after the game.
Before I played the game with my daughter, I kind of wanted to give a true test of what this Intro Battle Hoth would do, and she has never played Star Wars Unlimited before. She knows what the game is. She's seen me play it, but what I wanted to do was give her a chance to kind of watch this intro video, and if you scan that QR code that I showcased in the unboxing, it actually takes you to this landing page that has a really fantastic Star Wars Unlimited Learn to Play video, and this is what she's watching here. It's just a really amazing and fantastic playthrough. It's in 4K. It has, guided playthroughs. It has very clear language. They show every single action in the game. They show every single kind of card type. And this is by far one of the best learn to plays I have ever seen. I was actually pretty blown away. I was not expecting something of this high quality and high caliber. And I don't even know if this video is live on their YouTube or if it's a private link or what this is, but it's really clean. It's really welcoming. And I'm excited because it successfully taught my daughter how to play the game. When we sat down, as you'll see in a little bit, and as I review that footage with you all, we did play a full game here, and this really primed her pretty well with all of the terminology. Now, she may have needed a little bit of help with sequencing and understanding what a curve is in a card game. That's some pretty advanced topics for an 8-year-old. But the fact that she sat in this chair and watched this video and learned how to play this game as an 8-year-old showcases just how, of course she's brilliant, but want to give her credit where that's due. But I also think this video did such a good job of taking a complicated game and explaining it to a kid. That is exactly what this product should do, and I'm excited because I hope it brings a new generation of Star Wars Unlimited and trading card game players into the community.
Yes. How do I do it?
That's good. Yeah. Well, it says leader, so the leader goes there. You did it right in base.
So here's the actual gameplay of me playing with my daughter. It's a bit sped up here. This was about a 20-minute game, and keep in mind that the bases only have 20 HP. So this was her first time. And I do remember the first time playing this game, it did take me a while, but I feel like she did a really good job. She asked questions. She didn't really show me her cards at all. She was actually picking up on what events were and like attacking. I had to remind her that her leader could come out, right? But this is stuff that I think that all the placemats and the video did a good job at teaching her. And the game actually ended with us having 19 damage on my base, and I had 20 on her base. So I won by 1 HP, and I did play to win. I did help her out a little bit, but I did play. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to see what's going to happen. And the decks were pretty balanced. The Vader deck felt a little bit stronger, but I'm not entirely sure. I think more play tests will need to occur for that to know for certain.
All right, I got my daughter Ezra here. Here, I'll put the microphone closer. So I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. I'm going to be behind the camera. You can look at me if you want. But what deck did you play? Darth Vader or Princess Leia?
Princess Leia.
Why did you pick Leia?
Well, I know she's on the good side.
Yeah, she's on the good side. Perfect Star Wars nerd here in the making. Who won the game?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader by how much HP?
1.
Yeah, only 1 HP. So she got me to 19 on my base, and I had enough to just beat her. So really, really close. If she had a pump effect or something, she would have beat me. So before we played Ezra, I had her watch this video that was shown right before our B-roll here of us playing. But what did you think of the tutorial video? Did that help you play?
A little bit.
A little bit? What was nice about the video?
That they were actually playing the game, but telling what their cards were.
Yep. So you know that your dad plays this game, right? Mm-hmm. So now that you got to play it, do you think you would play it again? And did you like the game? You did?
Yes.
What did you like about the game? What was fun about it?
That there's all these different type of cards.
Yeah. Did you like? Because you asked me about the events. You asked me about units. Like, what did you like about the cards?
That they have all these different types of pictures. That some were special.
Yep. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ezra. You did a great job. Just so everyone knows, Ezra is 8 years old, and she was able to learn how to play this game. I'm not going to lie, I'm not the best teacher. So when I've taught people how to play that are adults, I feel like you did a great job, Ezra. You did a really good job of learning how to play this game. And if you want to play again, I'll definitely play with you. So I think Fantasy Flight Games did a really great job. So again, thanks, Ezra. You rock. And we'll have to play again.
Huge thank you to FFG for sending me the intro battle to Hoth. And also thank you to Heavy Play, sponsoring my channel. Check out their products in the link below. They have some of the best TCG accessories I've ever used. They feel like Apple products. I call it the MagSafe of trading card games. So check that out below and use the code REBEL10 to get 10% off your purchase. Also, as a reminder, thank you so much for watching this thus far. If you want to win your copy of the intro battle to Hoth, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. somebody in the community will be winning a copy of this, and I'll ship it to you. Unfortunately, I will not be shipping this overseas. This is only available for United States because this box is larger and it's just going to cost too much to ship. So if you're in the United States, like, comment, subscribe to win a chance to win the copy of Intro Battle Hoth. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.